I'm Chris Anderson, CEO of 3D Robotics. I was previously the editor of Wired magazine for 12 years, and before that I was an editor at The Economist. My background is physics, computational physics. 2007 was the year that everybody who was paying attention recognized that something about hardware had changed. That was the year, and I set up the website, and everybody else around the world who was sensing the same thing found the website, and then collectively we built a community, we built technology, and then spun a company out of that, and that became 3DR. Today, they're mostly consumer devices, and they're mostly for video, and this is like the golden age of personal storytelling. What we're seeing is that, the one thing that everybody wants is to tell their own story, and we tell it with text and social media and photographs with Instagram and video with YouTube or Vine or Facebook or whatever. So we all have a story, we all have the tools to capture those moments, and what we need is better ways to tell that story. The 3 steps that really transformed is first of all the fact that they're autonomous, which is to say they fly themselves. This takes skill out of the equation. You don't have to use sticks, you don't have to pilot them, you just push a button and they fly. Second is turning that into something really simple. Now the next steps are going to be less about the drone and more about the sensors, the cameras that are on the drone, making them smaller, lighter, things that aren't just for video, but also for data acquisition, still cameras, multispectral, etc. And then taking that data, sending it to the cloud automatically, and doing data analysis on it. And so what we really have is the innovation shifting down to the sensors and up to the cloud via this. The drone is almost immaterial. The drone is just the way we get the sensor into the air and connect it to the cloud. So it's about the data and it's about the data analysis, and that's the kind of really interesting thing from the application side. In terms of the core technologies, the biggest challenges right now, along with just making them smaller, cheaper, safer, etc. And that's just shrinkage. First of all, we use a GoPro. We control the GoPro from the ground. So start, stop, change modes, power on, etc. Second of all is we record the video on the phone or the device as well as the GoPro. So that means you don't have to take an SD card out and stick it in your laptop. The third thing, this is where it gets really interesting, is because we have so much data about the video, we know where the camera was, GPS location. We know where the subject was. We know what orientation the camera was. We know where the sun was. We know everything. We know we can put it on a map. We can actually pre-edit this video into clips that are geolocated onto the map with a subject field of view in place, and make them so that they can be shared with the touch of a button. And that ability to go from simple capture video to capture good video to editing of that video to sharing the video, to be able to combine the whole thing, makes the video storytelling now as powerful as photo storytelling has already become.